Hey everyone, thanks for joining us, and we're here to check out a My Player build for NBA 2K20. You don't want to miss this. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. Hello everyone, I'm Blake Suniga with our experts Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Anyone else excited to check out this My Player build?
Oh, I absolutely am. One of the best parts of 2K, working on your MP, seeing how far you can go. Tonight will be a good indication of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. You know, the scoreboard, the box score, the highlights, they all never lie. So we can see ratings and this and that, but once the lights go on, once the arena is packed, we see how good your My Player really is.
And what an opportunity here to see what you can do on this Raptors team that won their first ever NBA championship just last year.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming in here as a wing player. I mean, you talk about big shoes to fill. The Claw, that's right, Kawhi Leonard, he's gone, but it's a chance for somebody to step into this role, and if you can handle the pressure, I have no doubt about it that they can find success.
Yeah, it's not only the pressure, but as a younger player, the maturity level, experience. Kawhi learned so much under Popovich, the championship he won in San Antonio, then with the Raptors. This is an MP build where you're going to have all eyes on him.
Now here is Thompson. 5 points in the game. Inside, Russell. Gasol grabs the board.
He doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Here's My Player. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, they say the mid-range J is dying, but it's still an important option. My Player did a nice job making use of this area.
Now here's Green. Back to Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
And here's My Player outside. Toronto the rebound. From downtown. That doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the field. Green outside. Russell. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific, exactly the start they were hoping for. Sometimes, and I was guilty of this, you just want to show off your range.
Yeah, when you tried to show off, it usually didn't turn out too good, and we already know how good his range is, so he shouldn't be firing from that deep.
From way back! Curry can't get it to go. Toronto trailing here. We've seen the rise of the 3-and-D player, and every NBA front office wants guys who can shoot the long ball and defend it.
And I think we've seen it with even bigger wings, guys with length who can affect the shot or passing lanes, but on the other end have the athleticism and the drive to take it to the hole or shoot the trifecta. I mean, it's a difficult league to score in.
And if you're a new player like My Player, you have to be able to shoot the rock unless you're a pure big at 7 feet tall. And even then, bigs are starting to shoot. But that's just the reality of the league right now. Guys who can't shoot are vanishing quick. Just look at Tim's career. So you got to be able to adjust your game to the NBA game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell, covered by My Player, down low. Slam it through!
Well, this is what you want your point guard to do. Russell, nice dime to the open teammate.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's My Player outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Russell with it. Guarded now by Siakam. Pass to Green. Ibaka comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. 17-foot shot on the way. Curry can't get it to go.
It's very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the D that he missed it.
And here's My Player outside.
It's been a difficult game for them offensively, and it's costing them big time.
Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers, so they need the next generation of Raptors, and obviously...
We'll go for a different look here. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Lowry guarded by Russell. And here's my player outside. Rebounded by the Warriors.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Which adds to their lead in spectacular fashion.
2 points the fancy way.
Yeah, the fancy way. I like the fancy way, right? Who doesn't? And that lead's only going to get bigger, though, if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the dunk by Willie Cauley-Stein.
A quick and explosive leaper. Cauley-Stein throws it down with ease.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That gets him going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Here's Burks, covered by my player. Outside Russell. Nails the triple!
What passing. They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, it's hard not to appreciate all the points they've gotten off of assists today. Just a complete team effort.
And it's my player missing.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Now, let's say you're a wing that is tasked with playing alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. How would you ensure a successful fit, guys?
Well, I think defensively, Blake, you could really blend in well with him. He's a quick thinker who has phenomenal length, and that to me means if you can defend with his same kind of vigor, you can really slow down opponents.
And he's a great transition player, too. So if you're an athletic wing looking to run up and down the floor, he could be the perfect running mate.
And the first one drops.
They're really battling, guys, not sitting back, attacking when they have the chance.
And I like their approach, playing aggressively and forcing the officials to make a call.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Warriors with the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Outside Russell from about 10 feet out. Gasol grabs the board. My player, guarded by Russell, got that bucket in no time at all.
In today's NBA, you got to be able to hit the three-point shot. Nice form there from my player.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Serge Ibaka. And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. He's off on the second. The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well, it starts, first and foremost, with 2019 Most Improved Player, Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue to improve and take more of the offensive load. Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use shooters to put around Siakam and Marc Gasol.
And I think some youth as well. I mean, they have a nice core, but they're vets in Gasol, Ibaka, and Lowry. But who is the next star? Could it be OG Anunoby? You just know Nick Nurse wants some younger guys to test out.
Have to see more of this from Russell. Has to keep improving as not just a passer, but a playmaker as well.
Shoots from 8. Another miss by my player. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And that's tough. Give my player a ton of credit for sticking with his shot despite the physical coverage.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And his first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Russell. He's got 9.
Not really sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
They ought to be.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cauley Stein. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a hot start.
Since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off of their long-distance attempt, and frankly, you should take notes on this one, Brian. That's probably a good idea.
Thanks, Tim. You know I'm always jotting down notes on my legal pad. Look, some teams would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but getting a few to drop from in close is really a great way to get the offense back on track.
And I love that legal pad. You can get more info on it.
Yeah, don't read my notes, though. I got a lot of good stuff on it. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And the first half now in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. All right, so 2 quarters down, 2 to go. What have you guys seen from my player so far?
I think we're watching somebody special here. He's playing with energy, not afraid to be involved in every play.
Yeah, and it's been an action-packed first half for him, guys. It'll be interesting to see how he does here through the next 2 quarters.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Outside, Russell fires from deep. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for his 5th happy pairing of the game. He's 5 for 9. My player from deep laces one from 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Thompson. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. And that's on Marc Gasol.
And Thompson is sure tall for a guard, and he utilizes his height well to draw fouls in the post.
He's perfect from the line this time.
If you want to talk about the best shooters in the league today, Klay Thompson's name has to be in the conversation, maybe at the top of the list.
And it's my player missing.
A good job on the glass. They're working inside.
They're battling, and that's helped them craft this lead.
It's set a tone for the team. You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Here's Russell. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Good vision by Curry, but for that play to work, you also have to get open. Terrific job by both guys.
Now the Warriors moving it up. D'Angelo Russell again.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
New arena, new all-star, new bench. It's a season of changes in Golden State.
Moving from Oakland to San Francisco without Kevin Durant. Also without Klay Thompson while he gets back from that ACL injury suffered in the finals. Steph Curry is going to need to get back into MVP mode. But remember, they added an all-star guard in D'Angelo Russell. Me personally, I can't wait to see D'Lo and Curry play together.
Me too, Tim. I mean, what an offensive show those two will put on, especially
when Klay Thompson is back. Now, the bench is paper thin, so expect the starters to play a lot. However, come playoff time, are you going to tell me that you want to face a team with Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green? Didn't think so.
For three. No deposit, no return. Miss number 5 against 14 mates. Here's my player. Here's Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
I like how engaged Gasol is. He's consistent at putting pressure on the defense, especially when he's looking to score.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. For one of the best pull-up shooters in the NBA, Curry's no slouch on the catch and shoot either. He's a pure shooter all the way around.
And that one's good. My player.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect, and that's why the coaches love him. He's stayed in attack mode.
The 3 from Steph Curry, and the rebound goes to the Raptors.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him, they could stretch this lead out. They got lucky. The defense has taken a big chance, leaving him open from behind the arc.
To the middle. Here's McKinney. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You see the vision from Thompson. When you've been surrounded by superstars like Klay has, you learn to keep your eyes up.
And here's my player outside. And the Raptors get it back. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We'll go for a different look here. Here's Russell. He's got 20. Here's Curry. Off the left rim and out.
Didn't see that miss coming. He's usually so good from that range.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Now the Warriors moving it up. Poked away. Now Van Fleet. On the wing, my player. Just 3 on the clock. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Well, it's the money quarter, the 4th. But heading into it, how would you assess my player tonight? Now here is Curry, defended by Van Fleet. And Steph Curry, good for 3.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. He was more of a background player in the first half, but in this half, he's really taken charge.
Here's my player. The rebound by Cauley Stein. And so here's Golden State. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Russell, right through the D for the layup.
He is feeling it right now. When Russell heats up, he is no stranger to putting on a show.
And here's my player outside. The shot, no good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Cauley Stein.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half. They're passing the ball very crisply right now, reminding me of my playing days.
Well, you were a dead end, but their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Buries it from 3-point range.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Russell with it. My player's there. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one drops.
He's making it look easy right now. I expect them to run the offense through him until the defense forces it out of his hands. And if the defense doesn't do that, then let him keep cooking.
Back to Curry. Banked in off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying him up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. And the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Lowry. Curry covering. Pass to my player. Fires the three. And again, Toronto no good.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And here's Gasol. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, Toronto no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, get an easier shot.
They are spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, they're finding the gaps in the defense and picking them apart.
And here's my player outside. That shot, no good. Pass to Russell. Curry. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For three. The Raptors pull it in. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
No matter what they're doing offensively, even if nothing else is working, Curry's long-range shot is always a reliable option.
Pass to Klay Stein. Now here is Thompson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Great play call because you know Thompson's deadly in the catch-and-shoot game, so just get him the ball.
Here's Ibaka. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3. Pass to my player. The long three. And it's McKinney with the rebound. Outside Russell. Here's Looney. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. From the line. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Nice work mixing in this mid-range jumper. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, he can bury it.
Here's Gasol. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Russell with it. Pass to Looney. Green right side. Here's McKinney from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Curry knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the fans, they're already heading for the exits. Clearly not pleased with the way things worked out there tonight.
What a well-deserved win this will be. They came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. They were the ones calling the shots.
And really, when you want to win on the road, you have to do that. You have to control the game.
Set his teammate off the bounce there. Nice work.
see the Warriors taking the W here.
It didn't lead his team to a victory, guys, but my player was incredibly sharp out there tonight. I really liked his effort level. I really liked how he stuck with it even in a loss, but maybe he could have done just a bit more.
Yeah, asking for more might be a stretch, Brian. MP was one of the best players on the court. The big key in a loss like this for him is to not get discouraged. It's the NBA. You can play well and lose. These are the best players in the world. Wins don't come easy.
And that's going to do it, folks. We'll see you next time. So long.